welcome to Speedforce, the Flash podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Hernandez.
And I'm your host, Phil Maynard. Sorry, I did not do it on purpose. I did not do it on purpose. Right, I was just like
guys out there.
Typing
he just tried to Ron Burgundy me again. He
no,
called me Anton on the thing, but I read it and I was like, not this time.
I didn't actually do that on purpose. I just typed it right now while I was getting ready. Okay.
Oh jeez, that's how we start today, guys.
Yeah, we're doing the episode this week of All-Star Team Up, where we get to see two superheroes working together, which is very new for the superhero world.
I gotta say, I'm a bit disappointed with the title of this episode.
All-Star Team Up?
Because when I heard the name of it, the first impression I got was Arrow, Flash.
No, that's gonna be the season finale.
Canary. That whole picture with all of them together. It just sounds like the right title for it, though, right?
Yeah.
All-Star Team Up.
Dude, did I show you the Fight Club clip?
No, he did not.
Oh, dude, you have to look it up. It's so great. It's Superhero Fight Club, where they all like just go into a ring and start fighting each other. It's a promotional for the shows.
Nice.
Like they get the superheroes to fight each other. They also got like the supervillains to come in, and they all do the thing. I was ecstatic because Captain Cold's in it. You know, obviously.
I'm trying to think if there's a Facebook post about it. Did you post on?
Yeah,
Facebook?
I posted about it.
I think I may have seen it, but I just didn't check it out. Like I didn't look at it. I was just scrolling down it real quick.
Oh yeah. Also, with the big news, is the Batman vs Superman trailer was just released.
Leaked, then released.
Leaked, and then DC was just like Marvel. When Marvel's trailer got leaked, they're just screw it. Why not? It's already out right now. Why not get it so they don't have a shaky quality and we just put out the real version?
Yeah, because I watched the shaky one and I was like, man, this is a bit dark, but it's cool to see it.
And in this one, it's in English too.
Yeah, there wasn't no subtitles randomly down there.
Yeah, the other one was in like Spanish subtitles, and this was a lot easier to follow, and it made so much more sense. It didn't get blurry when Bruce Wayne showed up. It was really cool. Just
so you guys all know, it's kind of a spoiler on the trailer, but it's mostly it's just a promotional trailer. There's really no.
It's a teaser trailer.
There's no big information given.
The definition of it is it's a teaser trailer.
Oh, big spoiler! Superman might meet Batman. It might happen
in the trailer. Dude, the line is by Batman. Do you bleed? You will.
Who's playing Batman in that movie?
Ben Affleck.
I'd like to see it. I just want to see how he does it.
I'm excited.
Benefit of the doubt. He could do awesome.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do a great job. Personally,
it'd be cool if he just like outplays every expectation we have and he becomes the best Batman ever. But
yeah, I think he's gonna do great. I think he's gonna be as good as Jared Leto as the Joker.
But no one could beat my favorite Batman,
Adam West.
Adam West was the best Batman.
Did you watch it? Have you seen any of the episodes from the 1966?
I saw some of them, but not all of them.
I've seen the first two. I'm trying to get into it. It's a really good show, but I just don't have time.
I've seen him solve riddles from the Riddler in like maybe
you
a
always
millisecond.
Pronounce his name wrong every time.
Riddler?
It's not Riddler.
Riddle.
It's not Riddler. It sounds like you're saying Ritalin. It's just Riddler.
Riddler.
Yeah, just the Riddler. Not Riddler.
All right. Don't worry, Phil. I'll make fun of your speech impediment one day too.
Thank you.
I will. I'll find a moment. But we got one email, guys.
Yes, we got an email.
Is it from Mel?
Yeah.
So we got an email. Yeah.
Yeah. I turned it into a joke recently that we just get emails.
Yeah. So thank you, Mel, for keeping our show alive and thriving.
I'll read first paragraph. You read second. Sound good?
Right.
Okay. Hey, Phil and Anthony, there is so much I can say about this episode. Fair warning, I did not go through the speak text.
Oh, geez.
Fix it. So, there is so much that I can say about this episode. The one that sums it up the best is, if you didn't think this episode was absolutely awesome, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with everyone. The title of this episode should have been Revenge of the Super Geeks.
100% agree, Mel.
Yeah, it should have been. Like, there wasn't a single nerd in this episode. Well, Eddie was in the episode, and he's not a nerd.
Wait, what? There wasn't a nerd? Every character was a nerd.
There wasn't an episode that wasn't a nerd. Like, all of them were nerds.
Oh, I see.
It's a double name.
Oh, okay. I was confused there. I was like, no, dude, like, there was nothing but the nerds in this episode.
With Felicity, Ray, Cisco, and especially Barry. The action was feature film quality, with the Flash teaming up with Iron Man. The Atom. Stop the freak of the week. I like how everyone's just calling Atom Iron Man.
He is Iron Man.
He literally is Iron Man. He is not the Atom whatsoever from the comics right
Wasn't
now.
the Atom in the comics, like...
He can shrink. He's Ant-Man.
Shrink.
He's Ant-Man from the comics.
Yeah. It's just, now they implied at the end of this episode, that he could.
Like he's going to.
Yeah.
Like, I know technology. It's in shrinking.
I found a bee. I solved everything.
Science! I'm so glad that the show didn't draw out Cisco learning about his parallel universe death at the hands of Dr. Wells / Eobard Thawne. Now it's just Caitlin that needs convincing before she becomes a 2-2 metahuman.
Alright. So the second part of it is the shippers?
Yeah, a shipper is someone that wants so-and-so to be together on a show.
Oh, I see.
Like, I'm a Snowberry. I want Barry and Caitlin to be together.
Alright, so the shippers must have been going crazy over the drama, the Ray, Felicity, Barry...
Triangle.
With... triangle... Oh, I get it, because it says try-long. Alright, triangle with Barry. Barry-ish Eddie?
Barry... Dude, that is literally Iris. That is
Barry. Oh, Barry. Iris.
There's nothing even wrong with that.
I'm so confused about these analogies. Like, I'm sorry, Mel. I just straight say it when I'm like, oh, Eddie and Iris are together. I don't come up with a name for it. But triangle should have been kept. Oh, I can't read. Triangle should have kept head spinning all night long. I wonder if the secret of any of us keeping from Iris is what causes her to leave him and possibly cause him to kill her just to get back at Barry. If Wells doesn't do it first, it all looks like it's building up to a huge season finale with massive consequences for everyone. I can't wait to see how it all turns out. Have a good show, guys. I hope it's good too, Mel.
Yeah, we're going to have a good one this day, I think.
Yeah, unlike our other ones.
God, we need to get better.
With those other 17 podcasts we've done or more.
We've done more, dude.
Yeah,
we create specials.
Yeah. I lost track of how many we've done. I just know we do them.
Dude, I can't wait for summer. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, probably a better podcast out there, too, because we won't be concerned with school.
Yeah.
It'd be more so we can focus on this.
Yeah, and we're not going to tell you guys what we're doing yet. I may have said something along the lines, but we'll tell you guys more so near the end so you guys can prep ahead of time for it. Because even during the summer, like always, write in your emails to speedforcepodcast@gmail.com. So, what else do we want to talk about this episode? Like any Easter egg stuff that you want to get out of the way that we found out?
No, you got two of them.
I found a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there was a lot of little stuff in this episode.
Oh, there's a reference in here. I'll talk about it when we get to it because it's near the beginning. But a lot of interesting stuff that happened in this episode. Where is it? Oh, how'd you like Tina McGee being in the show?
Yeah, that was cool. I noticed her right away that she came back. And she just denies their help and almost gets killed.
Yeah.
That's smart. She should have learned by now.
I love it. When the Flash asks you for,
says you need help, you're going to be threatened. It's like,
listen to the Flash.
You don't go, I'm rich, I'm not threatenable.
That usually means you're more threatenable.
Normally.
Is that a word, threatenable?
I don't know, but I just coined the term right now.
Okay, got it. That's what's going to happen now.
I honestly feel like this episode was like a setup episode. Like, they were just establishing like a lot of groundwork for a big, huge episode like later.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because there's no real major events. They threw a villain in there, yeah. The villain almost killed Barry, which was kind of interesting, how he only got stung on the face.
I like how they had the defibrillator in the suit. I thought that was genius.
I thought it would take a lot more shocks to get
bring
Barry.
him back?
Yeah, because he's Barry. Like,
yeah.
How is that even going to phase him at all? Like, he runs in lightning.
That's true.
He got struck by lightning.
My question is last episode... Wait, was it last episode? I think it was last episode. He learned that he could go through walls. When the bees were after him, why did he not go through the wall?
That's weird. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Like...
I guess he didn't want to fall to his death.
Dude,
he was on the top floor,
he can run down the side of a building, remember?
The big question is, did Harrison Wells modify that to kill Barry?
What?
Because Cisco said that the schematics were wrong. They weren't updated. That never happened before. And then they did kind of a scene where they kind of like made Harrison look suspicious.
Well, no,
yeah, when we rewatch the scene, take a good look.
I don't think it was Wells though. Cisco has a lot on his mind. He just died in another multiverse.
Yeah, but when we watch that scene, we'll pay closer attention. But I'm wondering if Harrison Wells had something to do with that.
I do want to talk about that. I do want to talk about that real quick for those of you out there who question how does Cisco know that he died. Cisco in the comics has a power that he can see the multiverses. So it's not unheard of that he can see him dying in another multiverse. Yeah, another like universe or whatever.
I think it's weird how we have two characters in this who are going to be a villain and a hero, yet they're not affected by the metahuman thing yet. Like, they
Yeah.
haven't shown abilities. We saw once with Caitlyn where she could touch something that was ice cold and it didn't hurt her, but she didn't pay attention to that because more stuff was going on.
Yeah, I don't think they're affected yet. I don't.
Yeah.
I think
But
that was
seeing
just.
Cisco
I think
now,
that was just writing stuff that
it
happened.
could have been a writing error, but
Yeah.
it makes sense too.
I think that the powers are going to have like season finale. Another boom's going to go off,
something that's going to make
and then
them,
more people are going to get powers. That means more environment for the show to do, like go after more metahumans in the next season.
I'm wondering if they're going to try to become powered people just so they could help Barry.
Yeah,
And end up it just goes wrong with Caitlyn, but right with Cisco.
Well, here's the thing. I actually may be wrong now that I think about it, because in the promo video, Cisco's wearing the Vibe glasses, first off. And second, Danielle Panabaker, who plays Caitlin Snow, has been saying everywhere that Killer Frost is going to be coming sooner than we think.
Yeah, I'm wondering, because this episode we saw a lot of negativity from Caitlyn. Like, she's not on the side. She's on Wells' side more than anything.
Yeah, in a
Which
someone
makes
said
sense why she become a villain.
Yeah,
if she stays on
someone
the
asked
side.
because she recently did a live question thing, Q&A or whatever, and someone asked, "Okay, if you could describe your character's arc for the rest of the season, how would you describe it in one word?" And she was like, "Frosty." So that saying right there, Killer Frost is going to be coming soon, but I don't think she's going to be a villain yet.
Not at
I think
first.
she's going to get the ice powers, be helpful. And then she's going to slowly become evil and villainish and then kill everyone in the world.
I'm wondering if Firestorm's going to play a role in this.
I know Firestorm is going to be coming back, though.
Yeah.
Because of the video that we saw.
But for the whole Killer Frost thing, just because like that too, she's
Fire and ice, bro.
it's like I'm wondering if something's going to go down with that relationship that turns her evil. 'Cause
Maybe.
I could totally see that, or she accidentally kills someone by freezing him to death.
Yeah.
That could totally warp her mind. So I don't know what could happen, but she's got to be evil at one point.
That's actually a very real idea, because the thing is for that spinoff show, the actor who plays Martin Stein is currently casted, but not Robbie Amell. So everyone's wondering, is
kills her
Ronnie
man?
going to die?
Dang.
So,
She kills Ronnie, that'd be crazy.
That'd be I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, but I say that kind of be awesome, because it would drive the story in a totally other way.
It'd be a very realistic.
It would take the
I'd
show in a
understand.
very cool direction, I think.
I'd be like, I understand why you're.
I feel like Stephen Amell. I feel like Stephen Amell when I say that, because I feel bad, because then I'd be killing off a really great character, but then it also would be doing a really cool storyline. But do you think it's too soon that they would do that? Because I think that they could do it soon, because with the spinoff show coming,
it's like they could easily go a completely different direction. I mean, I don't know what's too soon for the Flash, because they tend to throw things at you like nothing.
Too soon. The Flash show doesn't have anything to do with too soon. It's not even in their vocabulary, because they're like, oh, let's bring in Captain Cold, let's bring in Reverse Flash, let's bring in all Flash's big people in the first season.
It was just
They're not holding
everybody.
anything back.
I love how in this episode they constantly bring they don't constantly, but they do bring up. So everyone knows but Iris. Yeah, that's how,
oh my
how
gosh.
it seems.
Yeah,
We were talking about that just last podcast.
The joke is, my name is Barry Allen, and to everyone except Iris, I'm the Flash.
Truly, it's like, just tell her. It's not even that hard. I think he wants her to break up, but we should start the episode.
Yeah, well, why? Everyone's enjoying us talking. You enjoying us out there? Applaud if yes. Did you hear that?
I heard
Everyone
nothing.
applauded.
I heard nothing. I don't think they're enjoying us.
Everyone's loving it.
Maybe it has something to do with the fact it hasn't been posted yet.
Oh, that's true. So I'm going to press play right now.
All right, there you go. My name is Barry Allen, and I'm the fastest man
alive. Catching
There
the
you
guy
go.
from the bike.
There you go.
So it's so weird seeing the scene now, because we know that they're just bouncing off the wall, attacking each other.
Yeah, they're just fighting and flipping and doing some crazy stuff.
Because they're all awesome. And Harrison Wells is actually Eobard Thawne.
Yeah, they're showing some clips from the newer episodes now too. It's kind of cool.
That's what they do every episode, though. Is they take stuff from the last 3 episodes and always put it in.
It's smart. It's a way to keep the theme song a little more current and fresh.
Yeah, definitely. So it also catches you up on the stuff that they don't do right here with the whole recap. I like it. The Atom.
Really, the Atom suit is a lot like Iron Man.
Oh, it is. It is 100% Iron Man.
Well, what I'm thinking is maybe they'll go the Iron Man direction, because honestly, that's a simple direction. Just build an armorized suit with weapons, and I could fight evil. But
The only
he's going to
problem
take it
is-
one step further later, make it more medical
Yeah.
Like, more like, like you just going in to save people versus to fight them.
Yeah.
So I hope they go that direction with it.
Yeah. Because Oliver needs someone who's like a medical person. Oh, I love this scene right here. Where Barry's just helping out the police now that Eddie knows. He can be so much more open around Eddie and
he's joking
Joe.
around and just catching people.
Yeah.
This is how the Flash, though, does operate with the police in his city. This is the first time we really see
we actually get to see, like, cocky Barry. And I love that from the comics. Because he's always making jokes.
Yeah. Look, he's just in the car. He didn't have to
Hey,
do
how's
that.
it going?
He's just joking around.
Yeah. Wait, did he open the door? Or did he phase through the door?
He opened it.
Okay.
I mean, I think he's scared to phase through things, to be honest.
Yeah, it's terrifying to him.
I'd be terrified to phase through things.
What if you mess up? Like,
yeah, I would just be stuck in a wall. Instant death.
Yeah.
Like, there'd be no, like, a moment to fix the problem.
Yeah. You are now crushed within matter.
Yeah, it's like, that's like, on a subatomic level, you're dead. That'd be bad.
So, like, he takes Joe, but where does he take Joe again?
He puts him in the car of the people driving, like the people they're chasing.
Yeah.
So, now Joe's just driving the front car, and he's pulling it over, and Eddie's doing a pull over the other car. Well, he's flipping it.
Oh, I love that.
He's like, we lost them. Oh, yeah, he turned around.
He's like, I think we lost him. No, you didn't. And then he's handcuffed. Joe's loving it because Barry can be more open now. Oh, I love this part because Barry is being so the Flash finally, and he just goes and steals their guns.
He's like, have you guys not heard of me? Like, really? Like, so I'm just curious, but
you guys not heard of me or what?
It's like, I wouldn't be robbing banks in Central City.
I like the fist pump that they do. Like, it's like cool.
It's just straight. Joe's just having a good time with his stepson.
Eddie hates this so much. It's not really a stepson. I think we qualified it as adoptive son.
Oh yeah,
like it's actually more so his child.
I messed up. Aaron Grammer there.
It's okay.
That one. But
honestly, we get to see a little B.
Oh
yeah. You want to talk about where she's from originally? The actress who is the villain of this episode.
Oh yeah,
I never watched the show.
She's from Walking Dead. I'm trying to remember who her name is in The Walking Dead, but she's one of the blonde girls. I cannot remember her name.
Yeah, I never seen Walking Dead, so
she
Anthony...
died. She just died in the series.
So they could easily bring her into here as a reoccurring character.
Yeah, she's no longer in The Walking Dead unless she's going to be in, like,
a zombie
flashbacks or something. No, she's not even a zombie. She got capped in the head. Oh. She's gone.
Okay. I don't watch Walking Dead.
It was like the last episode of the season. She was an important character, and then just through kind of like a mistake almost, like she just gets shot in the head, and that's how they end the season. They're like, all right, guys, wait till next season now.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a big cliffhanger. I don't think they'll do the same in this show.
No, probably not.
That'd be pretty epic, though.
Oh, no, in this show... Dude, I'm going to tell you how this season's going to end. He's going to show up back in time or in an alternate timeline, and that's how this season's going to end. And then the entire summer, everyone's just going to be crying. Like, what happened?
Just for real, they need to end it like that, too, to ensure a second season, too.
Well, they already got a second season.
They already got confirmed.
It's already been confirmed.
That's good. I was really hoping it would drop off the map.
There was a photo posted of Grant Gustin standing next to Stephen Amell where he's holding up 2 fingers and Stephen Amell's holding up 4 because they just got approved for 4 seasons and they just got approved for their second.
That's cool. That's really cool. It's like I'm seeing these shows starting to dominate the media world now.
Well, the one that just crushed it was Daredevil.
Yeah.
It just blew everyone out of the park.
I think Gotham, even though it's not making new episodes currently, is still very big.
No, a new episode just came out this week.
It did?
Yeah.
Man, I've been waiting for a new episode for a while.
Oh, I forgot to tell you.
I heard they're writing off Fish.
Yeah.
Good.
A lot of people hate her. I haven't seen it in a long time.
All right. There's let's see. Well, I missed where we were.
So Cisco's scared of bees.
Who could blame him?
Dude, Batman's even afraid of bees.
Yeah, they're talking right now about how these bees have so much more venom than an average bee. Like, one bee will sting you and you won't die. This one will sting you and you'll just go into shock instantly.
Yeah.
Hence why Cisco later goes into shock from just one bee sting on his jugular.
Yeah. Cisco has a very okay fear, because it's like,
Cameo.
Huh?
Crossover. Oh my gosh, who expected that?
Oh, Felicity? Yeah. Cool.
Oh, man.
Did you know ahead of time that she was going to be showing up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew that the Atom was going to be in here, but I was just disappointed because I kind of was hoping that this was
right
the
here.
Arrow
This
one.
is a reference to the Superman Returns movie.
Oh yeah, it's a bird. No, it's a plane. And then they just end it like
it's
that.
my boyfriend. Because he played Superman.
Oh.
Yeah, in the Superman Returns movie, he was Superman. It wasn't that great. It was that one
That's
that
what I
you
was
didn't
about
like.
to say. I just didn't want to ruin. Yeah, dude, he's way better in this.
Yeah, he's such a better Ray Palmer.
Yeah.
Like, Brandon Routh is such a better Brandon Routh than anyone else, I think.
It's like, I forgot he was in Superman. I didn't even realize it until
He was
now.
Superman.
That was a terrible movie.
It wasn't the best.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, poor Superman. It's hard to make a movie about a man who's invincible.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like how Barry, like, he just can't keep a secret.
Oh my gosh. He cannot get over that Wells is the enemy.
I get it. It's super upsetting, but you've been around Wells for so long, you can't, like, fake being fine.
Flipped. It just flipped within a day, and Wells is, like, becoming very curious.
Like,
Curious,
I get it if you only hung around Wells, like, a few days, and then you learn this, and then he flipped, like, but he's been around Wells for probably, what, almost a year? And he can't fake being cool around Wells. It's like he's a superhero. He can go he can go
I like that.
back in time, but he can't fake being fine.
So Cisco's like, do you have a name yet? He's like, I'm very partial to the name Adam. And then Cisco's just like, are you married to that name? Like, it's not great.
I would like to know Cisco's alternative name.
Iron Man.
Yeah, Iron Man.
Why not?
And then they get that awkward thing. It's like two Felicities. Like,
Oh my gosh, yeah, there's two of them. Yeah, I like this episode. I like how you get to see them together.
yeah, they're actually a couple in this episode.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it seems like they're just fighting and bickering with each other. But
Yeah.
when they're out in public, you know,
When they're around other people, they're good. But when it's just them, it's just like, I don't know what to do. Neither do I.
man, I hate bees. I wouldn't be able to do this if I were the Flash.
Yeah.
I'd just be trying to kill all the bees.
Just like, dude, he can go so fast. Why is he not just flicking them out of the air? Just.
That's a good point, actually. If he can move so fast, why can't he just get the bees away from him? Why can't he destroy them?
Yeah, he just goes so fast and just like kills them by just slamming the fingers down on all of them.
Now I'm thinking, why did he just make it? It seems like run, Barry, run is the answer to everything.
Yeah.
Why didn't he just run in circles? Create a vortex. Like, bees can't fly in that.
Are you sure? Maybe they should have.
Just fly with him. They're pretty fast though. They're robotic bees. You got to give
That's true.
forget
They
about
could be
that.
going at light speed.
Light speed.
Light speed to indoor.
I think Eddie should have just told her straight up. Just
Yeah,
the second
blue tie.
I was thinking, blue. I didn't notice that. Yeah, blue tie.
Yeah, sorry.
But on the real for him, it's like he has a choice. His girlfriend are keeping a secret for Joe.
Yeah,
It's like I would definitely choose my girlfriend over just a random secret to my coworker, who happens to be the dad of the girl I'm dating.
yeah.
It's like
I don't know. He's in a really tough situation here. I do admit that.
It's just where does his alliance lie? To Barry and Joe or to Iris?
Yeah.
He could have gave her some information, like the reason I've been that because I've been talking to the Flash, but I can't tell you who he is for obvious reasons.
Yeah, that he could just say, yeah, that would have worked so much better
Yeah.
if he would have just said that. She would have been so happy.
I love
you
this
like
line.
the Flash now.
What Joe tells him is the most true line ever. He's like, this. When does
my vote outweigh yours? Will you become her husband?
It's true though. It's
Yeah, it was a very good line.
you're her boyfriend. You're not gonna outrank her father.
Yeah, and Eddie's like, no,
Dang.
you're wrong. I'm right.
It's one of those moments where he just gets someone like, dang.
Like, this is the second where Eddie's just like, I'm gonna kill the Flash.
I should marry Iris.
I'm gonna become the villain. Ha! See, you and I took it in a very different situation.
This episode would take such a big turn. He's like, well, then I should marry Iris so I can have a bigger opinion.
Definitely.
I would just tell her. I'd just be like, yeah, I'm helping the Flash. I just can't tell you who he is, but that's why I'm getting all these arrests and I'm being real secretive.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like-
being really good at my job.
Iris, do you see the Flash in secret behind my back? And then there'd be that moment. It's like she's been doing it to him forever.
He could break up with her for so many reasons.
That's a solid point. Like,
Yeah.
she's been doing it to him since the first episode almost. Since what, the third episode?
Oh, I
maybe?
love this. I love this. Oh, it's okay. Felicity knows. He's like, wow, really? So everyone but Iris. And Eddie's just so irritated by this.
Feels like a fourth wall. Like they're breaking it. Like,
Yeah. Because everyone's been talking for a while, so everyone knows except Iris.
just think of it as you're keeping her safe, but you're using a fib to do it. Like it's like that's
You
the
just have to
lie.
lie. Just lie to her.
I don't
It's
understand
easy.
this thought. Let's go to dinner together since you guys are fighting.
Yeah, that should be great.
It's like, nah, seriously, just tell Iris. Like, it's gonna make the whole show easier.
Who thought that putting all these people in a room together was a brilliant idea?
And then they do it and it falls apart and they're surprised.
Like, Barry's in love with Iris. Barry's in love with Felicity. They're both dating people. Barry's a fifth wheel in this situation.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, what's her name? Why can't I remember her name? But that is the girl from The Walking Dead.
Yeah, it's so weird seeing her in this show.
She has really, like, nicely done hair, and she doesn't look like she's trying to, like, barely survive.
Yeah, in this though, the Bug-Eyed Bandit in the comics was Bertram Larvin. It was a dude. So it's really weird seeing it as a female in this. But I can understand why they did it. All his villains so far have been men, except for Peekaboo.
I really think that...
and Golden Glider, yeah. I guess, if you could count her. I
really think that they just wanted to have a nemesis for Felicity. I think she might appear in Arrow.
Yeah.
Because it's like that whole, like, my nemesis, I've never had one, but I like having one.
But that's so untrue. They just did the whole scene where we see that Cisco knows that he got killed.
Like a vision.
Yeah. The thing is I like how everyone's saying, oh, Felicity's never had a nemesis before, which means everyone's forgetting about Clock King and her ex-boyfriend who became a supervillain that captured her mom.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she's had a bunch of nemesis, or nemesis.
But it seems like a balanced nemesis. Like, she, of all things, too, she's a blonde female. She's super techie. And she actually...
It's the exact Felicity.
Yeah, she actually, countered Felicity on the computer. She fried her computer at one point.
What's this tech place called? Because I thought it just said Folsom.
Folsom?
Yeah.
Folsom Automall.
I know, right?
Yeah, well, this guy's dead.
Yeah, it looks like it.
He gets stung by a bee, you die. That's
and then
so
a bee
bad.
just comes out of his mouth.
So if they're robots...
And then
why would
40 of them.
That's so gross. Like,
yeah. No, that's not 40. That's like 500.
If she's making robots and she's controlling them, why would she be like, hide in his mouth?
So we could kill him from the inside?
Okay, watch
Barry can't find the exit.
Watch how suspicious Wells looks when they bring up the fact that the map was not dated right.
Or is he looking at Cisco like, how did you make a mistake? Because he did that the same time he did...
Could have broke the glass.
Yeah, he could have. He also could have gone through the glass.
Yeah, broke the glass, gone through the glass, run so fast the bees couldn't sting him.
Yeah.
That could have been an option. At least he got out of the building. I really thought the bees were going to attack Joe, though, right there. And I was like, oh, well, there goes Barry and Joe.
Yeah, there goes the good characters of the show.
Let's see here. Barry, I want to see who brings up the defibrillator.
Cisco.
Cisco? So Wells didn't bring it up.
No.
I'm really thinking Wells was trying to kill him right there.
No.
I really think Wells is trying to kill him, but just do it in a very secretive way.
No, because Cisco said I put a defibrillator in the suit.
Yeah. I mean, that could just easily just be Cisco knowing the suit better, though. He probably way knows that suit better.
Because he built the suit.
Yeah. Charging in 3, 2, 1. Oh, didn't bring him. Oh, here's another thing. When Wells decides the voltage to use, it doesn't bring Barry back. But when Caitlin decides to, when she says, you need to increase it, he comes back.
Well, maybe it was just a miscalculation.
I'm thinking Wells is purposely being useless. He's so useful every single time. But right now, he's letting Cisco and Caitlin save Barry. And he's just a bystander in it, doing what he's saying.
Maybe. I'm having a hard time.
Now watch this scene.
The only reason is I'm having such a hard time.
You're lucky to be alive, very specific, you not die. But they're going to show a scene where it makes Wells look suspicious. The suspicious camera shots of Wells. Like he's up to something.
Okay, let's see.
I led you the wrong way. Let's see, the schematics we had, they weren't up to date. Yeah.
That's not even that suspicious. That's him just being like, huh?
This is trying to be... I'm just waiting for it. I think it might be...
No, it just passed.
I totally thought it was more suspicious looking at that. I watched it and I was like, Wells is up to something. Heck of bad. Like,
you really want Wells to be up to something.
There it is. There we go. So, for all of us to be more vigilant in the future. Kind of like... He doesn't cross me as he's grateful Barry's alive right now.
No, but I see it that he's making... That he's like getting angry at Cisco because he's done that a couple times where Cisco has messed up and he's just like hit Cisco with a newspaper.
And look at I know for sure they do a scene right here when Barry leaves, but it could just be simply that he's acting weird right now.
Yeah,
where they do the little well shot. Why weren't we invited to dinner?
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
Buzz.
Because it was a dating thing. Like everyone who's going.
Oh, they
is
didn't show the
dating.
wells. Man, I'm just tripping, guys. I'm
What
sorry.
were you doing? Were you doing your homework while the episode was on?
A little bit.
Okay.
But I was eating too. Like that was very distracting. But I still think Wells is up to something on this. Like he knows Barry's being suspicious, and he's not being as helpful to Barry.
I like how Iris knew that Felicity was going to be here, so she just probably went out and bought a dress that would match a Felicity style. Like, because they show up and they're like, Iris, you look so great. Because in the first time that she showed up, Iris didn't dress up when Felicity did, so she's like, man, I need to step up my game.
Have to dress nice. Barry just so looks like, I would say, a fifth wheel.
Oh, he is. He's that spare wheel.
I wouldn't want to show
like
up to
a
that.
truck.
I'd be like, no, that's really awkward. Like, you guys are going on a double date, and I'm just there with you guys.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, without him, there's no connection.
With two girls that I've been trying to get with, like...
Truthfully, this is the weirdest double date in the world. Because it's being chaperoned by the guy who's in love with both of them.
Yeah, for real. It's like he likes Felicity, but he's in love with Iris, though. Like, he's cool with Felicity. So right now, Cisco's like fighting against, like, should I be against Wells? Should I not? What are these visions?
Yeah, he's being very confused at the moment, and it's not till the very end when he realizes, oh, okay, so that happened.
Yeah, it's like one of two things: either he was killed in a parallel timeline, or he's on hallucinogenic drugs. One of the two.
Well, knowing Cisco, it could be either.
Cisco's just like, dang, I'm going crazy. Like, I'm just seeing visions of the Reverse Flash killing me, and he's Wells. That is so random.
Yeah, why?
Like, to him, that must be the
Wells
most
is
random
walking,
thing.
too. That's the weird part.
Yeah, it's got to be a dream. He's not paralyzed.
And then he shoves his fist into my heart. Who does that? Who thinks of that as a killing mechanism?
Yeah, really.
Wells probably watches Once Upon a Time. Like, that has to be the reason. Because in that show, that's how they kill everyone. Is because the person just rips into their chest and just pulls out their heart.
You know, as all doctors and science say, without a heart, you cannot live. Just so you guys
that
know
also
out there.
sounds like a statement George Bush would say.
At least the Aztecs determined that for sure. But let's see here. So,
People have tried.
do you think Caitlin's going to be on board with their plans?
Not at first. No.
I think Cisco is, but definitely not Caitlin.
Cisco's going to need proof. She's going to need reasoning. Because she's a scientist.
Yeah, she's doctor, scientist.
Cisco's more trusting.
I'm just,
like, if something bad happens, you're going to have to work hard to get that trust back.
I mean, one or two things are going to happen. Either Caitlin's going to go along with them after grudgingly not agreeing with them.
Yeah.
Or she's going to go against them and be on Team Wells.
Ooh.
Knowing the secret that they're trying to keep.
Nah,
it's going to be one of the two. She's either that or she's just going to get written off the show, which is definitely not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. She's not going to go
evil.
with She's not going to go with Wes or Wells. Sorry, Iris is in the scene.
I wonder if she's just going to sit there quiet. She could just sit there quietly and not say anything to
and just be very
Wells.
She could be Switzerland in this situation.
Yeah.
Just leave me out of this.
But she can't lie. I think if Wells
She's
were an
terrible
interrogator,
at lying.
I really think
She's
if
like
Wells
Simmons.
were to sit there and try to get it out of her, he could do it in an instant. She's just not
Ooh,
like that.
Okay, so Adam brings up right here that, oh, it's so great that you get to work with Harrison Wells. He's like a hero of mine. It was so great being in the same room as him. And Barry is tripping out right now. He's going into shock or whatever, having like a panic attack.
He's like, "Excuse me," goes out of the room.
He just says, "Excuse me," if I step away for a second, and Felicity's just like, "I have to pee," and just walks away. Like, he was very vague of why he left, but she made a very good lie.
You've been acting super strange.
Really?
It's a side effect of being super fast.
Oliver's joining the League of Assassins. Laurel's a Black Canary. Thea's training with Merlin. And he's like, what? What have I missed?
Like hecka stuff.
Is Oliver's secret still a secret? No. What?
I'm surprised he didn't say, hey, a few weeks ago, I kind of saw Oliver in the news.
Yeah. Like, a lot of stuff happened in Starling City, huh?
And then a few weeks later, I saw he was killing people in the news. Like, but, of course, I did nothing. And just stayed in Central City. Because that's your problem. I ain't going to interfere
There was
with
a
you guys.
thing that I heard, like, he died and no one told me. What?
Like, really, yeah. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, no one told him.
He has to be getting news about Oliver Queen. Like,
that's his friend.
And it's like their cities are separated by quite a bit of distance.
600 miles.
But still, like, I get news from... How far is Los Angeles from here? Like,
I don't know. 600 miles?
About that much? Like, if...
700 miles?
Close, something like that.
Nope.
300?
Just 300.
But I know I get news from 500 miles away. Like, especially about big name rich people like Oliver Queen.
Yeah. So, yeah. It'd be like, what? Mark Zuckerberg, is he 300? No, he lives near us. Never mind.
Oh boy.
I was like, who's a billionaire that's around us or that we know of? And Mark Zuckerberg's the only one that came to mind.
With enough scratch tickets, it'll be me.
I'm rooting for you, man. I want a moped so I can ride with you on your motorcycle, like right next to you.
All right, for sure. I'm down.
That way you look better by comparison. I'm working with you, man. Because I'm on a moped, you're on a motorcycle.
Look how Barry just runs off. Barry's so lax about his secret. He doesn't care at all that Felicity's new boyfriend just knows that he's...
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Yeah. I really would have liked
I like how Wells is just so calm about this. Is that the heat gun?
Maybe.
He just used the heat gun. I didn't even notice that.
To kill a bee.
Cisco's afraid of bees, dude.
Look at this. Wells heck sees the bee in slow motion.
Yeah. And so does Barry.
He moved his foot.
Yeah, he was right about to jump up and grab it without anyone noticing. And then, like, he'd go back into normal time and he'd be having it in, like, chopsticks, and Cisco be like, how'd you do it? Oh, I watched a lot of Karate Kid.
See, right here, he's like, thanks for saving my life to Barry, and Barry doesn't even respond to him. It's like, come on. Just be like, no problem, Wells. You got my back. You know, I would just fake it.
You got an H.
I would just talk to Wells every time in just a positive way. Like, that way he just doesn't suspect I think he's bad.
Well, Barry's very terrible at giving a false face.
Yeah, he is terrible at it.
Oh my gosh, he's so bad.
You know, it's good he has a mask.
I like it. I like how her outfit is like a hive.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's just like honeycombs.
Yeah,
all over.
A lot of people were questioning, is this how they're going to bring in Hive in the series? And the thing is Hive has already been introduced.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they talked about an Arrow a little bit.
So that's out, but she is weird. This character.
That's cool. It's a camera system that can see everywhere at once.
That's terrifying.
That is.
That is
365 degrees.
How would that look in a picture? Because just looking at a panoramic photo, your mind gets distorted a little bit from seeing an entire room. Now imagine adding in the roof and the floor. It's
probably just multiple like camera shots. Like you probably have like, a bunch of screens just with different cameras.
Oh, I love that. Cisco's right about to hack, and Felicity's like, "Mama's been away from his keyboard too long." He jumps in.
It's like they definitely like the help of Felicity.
They've actually referenced Felicity in non-Felicity episodes. Like, she was, this is some Felicity-style hacking. I can't get it.
Like,
so we have Tina McGee reprising her character, or Amanda Pays reprising her character as Tina McGee. I like how Harrison's like, here,
you have another one?
Do you have another one? I could really use it. I burned out the other one.
Just like that. He's like, I love it. He's just like, you have another one? Like, super surprised, like, really hoping, like, she could just give him one.
Use it.
Really?
Let me know if you have it, so I could kill everyone in this building to get it.
It's cool she gives some insight at the end of the episode about how Harrison Wells was before he was 15 years,
He was such a friendly guy. He was just a normal, nice person.
So original Harrison Wells, the one who actually does accomplish the particle accelerator, is actually a really good guy who actually made science advance.
It's just Eobard is just a terrible person.
Well, he just tried to advance the particle accelerator either to get home sooner or to make Barry think he gave him his powers.
Which...
It's open for debate.
Which I could say... Which it's never brought up in the episode. I did notice that. Someone did point that out. That the lightning bolt still could have hit him in 2020. Like, we don't know when the lightning bolt hit him in the other timeline.
Yeah, it could have hit him earlier now.
Yeah, it could. The particle accelerator could have been what created it.
Like, the whole purpose of it could have been just to give Barry his powers earlier than what he normally got him. Because I've always seen the Barry Allen Flash as an older man, actually. Not a younger man.
Yeah.
Like, even in the first series, in the 90s.
That's why he got it earlier. 30s. Yeah.
Yeah. And then in the comic books, even, he is older. It's Wally that's younger.
Yeah.
So,
which is weird because he looks like not New 52, but he looks like pre-Crisis Wally, while Eddie looks like Barry.
Yeah, so maybe it was intentional, like for Wells to give just Barry the powers earlier than originally intended.
Yeah,
and it's like,
yeah,
it kind of, I don't know how the timeline is going to be affected because in the normal future where he's from, the particle accelerator was built fine, and it helped advance science to the point where he could time travel.
Yeah.
So I have no idea what's going to happen with this, like if they're going to go off or keep on the same run, like things get fixed.
Well,
Sure.
It's funny that you bring up the word run because that's what his main power is.
Yeah, it's a little confusing because it's hard to do time travel based off the future because the future is malleable; it could be changed.
Yeah, because someone pointed this out. Is this show set in the past or future? And it's like depending on Wells's thought.
Yeah. Time travel is a confusing subject. It's way easier to think of past stuff because you have a reference point. But future stuff, there is no reference point to go from it, except the fact he traveled from the future.
Oh, time travel! I hate it so much. Why does the Flash have to have time travel ability? It just hurts.
I like it. I understand it though. It just
I have
future
a hard
stuff's
time doing
just
it.
Difficult because you can't base it on anything. It's just assumption.
I like that. Is Eddie cheating on me? His response should have been yes.
With me. Make it make it confusing.
Just blow everyone's mind right there. What? Wait. We need to take that back. We really need to take that back because we've been saying that Eddie is Malcolm Thawne. You know, Barry's twin.
Yeah.
So that's a little weird.
It's not weird that Barry's twin is dating his adopted sister who he's in love with.
God,
that's not weird at all.
Weird.
That's so not weird that she's pretty much in love with both her brothers.
Yeah.
Foster, that's it.
Yeah.
But that's still weird. It's like if they ever reveal that that's his twin brother, it's like literally Iris has been in love with both of her brothers, or both her foster brothers. That's kind of weird. That goes in the weird category.
It is really, really weird.
That goes in the weird overlooked category of this television show for them.
You always find all the weird stuff that the show overlooks.
But it's like, it's there, but they don't bring it up often.
Yeah.
So you don't focus on it. But in reality, she's in love with her brother. Like,
and
it's her foster brother, but still her brother.
And her brother's brother.
Yeah, which is unknown at this moment.
Yeah.
So this one's okay right now. She doesn't know.
Gosh. I do want to bring, since this is a very boring scene right now, I do want to bring up that during what you didn't see,
I can sum up the scene for everyone real quick. Barry loves Iris. Continue.
Okay, so yeah, you just summed up this scene pretty well.
Yeah.
When the show actually aired on Tuesday night, and since you didn't see it, you didn't get to see this. They showed 3 commercials for EpiPens, which is to help against bee stings.
Oh, dang.
That was perfect product placement.
That was
commercials.
Perfect. The only way they could have done it better is if everyone was eating peanuts at one moment. Need an EpiPen, you're eating a peanut getting stung by a bee, you know? Oh, look at, man, those are creepy, man. I hate bees.
I know, dude.
Especially those big, like
we were just out at the
bees.
park. Like, Anthony and I, to let everyone know, we're currently learning how to throw a boomerang. So
Captain
that we can...
Boomerang was dumb. He should have got a spear or something. Like, how can he aim those things? They're designed to go where you're not aiming.
Yeah, we're gonna sum this up. We're not good at throwing these.
I had to throw it away from Phil to get it to Phil.
Yeah, we started playing catch with it because it didn't come back to us.
It wasn't catch, it was throw.
Yeah.
I like that, how she gets all the bees to form her face.
Yeah.
It's like, those are some cool, like, robotic bees.
Yeah, so we were just out at the park, so we got to see a couple bees out there, so you know.
It's like, these bees she designed...
Except they weren't robots, the ones that we were with.
Yeah, those are, like, regular bees.
Yeah, they weren't, like, cool with cameras.
Oh, here's the scene with every nerd in the both Arrow and Flash. Like, every nerd.
Every nerd is in this room right now. Except for Tina McGee.
Yeah.
That would have been the only way.
She don't even count anymore. She's like just an extra character now because they got this cast. But I'm trying to think if there's any more nerdy people that could have been in this scene.
Oh, it's not this episode that he says it. In the Arrow episode, Ray actually says, "All right, team up." He doesn't say it in this show, though. He says it in the other one. Which is weird, because this episode is titled All-Star Team-Up.
The title of this episode is a little off. I don't know if I could think of a better... The better one was the one Mel thought of.
What?
Revenge of the Nerds?
Revenge of the Super Geeks.
Revenge of the Super Geeks, yeah. See, that was a lot better. Like, Mel, you should have titled this episode, in my opinion.
They need to hire Mel.
Yeah, and they need to hire us, too.
Have you said your catchphrase this episode?
Was Hannah, Mel.
Okay, just making sure we got it. But
We'd be like the old guys from the Muppets that are in the balcony just talking about what's going on.
Yeah, that is who we are. That we're gonna be doing this like till we are old, and it's just how our podcasts are gonna sound by then.
It's like I might die of old age doing a podcast, and it'll just keep going, and then Phil will post it.
Like it'll be like your birthday a couple years ago. We'll just start recording it on the ride to the hospital. Like
why not?
Or so for everyone out there who don't know that, on his birthday, I broke my finger, and he had to drive me. He had to drive me to the emergency room.
Yeah, on my birthday.
So it was like he told me this is the best birthday I've ever had because I get to drive you to the emergency room.
It was heck of funny. I was laughing about it. It's like
you also got a Blastoise decal for your car.
Yeah, it's still on there.
Yeah, I know.
So the day that Pontiac blows up, for all of you out there who own Pontiacs, you know what I'm talking about. So right here, the Flash could solve this problem in 3 seconds. Run up, handcuff her, done.
Yeah, but instead he goes, pauses, and all the bees show up. Like, did he not think that his archenemy, that his rivals, the bees, were not going to be there?
Like, the second I saw those bees, I would have handcuffed her. She would have been my first priority. Keep her there. See, it's like Barry uses his powers real smart sometimes, and other times it feels so dumb how he uses it.
He just doesn't think about what he's doing.
Which is weird, because he could think faster than anybody on Earth.
Yeah. Not yet, though.
He does it just without knowing he's doing it.
He's going in slow motion right now or something? Oh, Felicity's hacking it.
Yeah, stop. See, right there, you move away from the swarm of bees. Well, they're stopped.
Yeah.
You don't just stand
Why
there
are you just standing there?
Or slap at him. Throw him to the ground. See, this is why I think she's going to become this. She's going to go to Arrow. Because this is a good, like, rival for Felicity.
Well, they arrest her and put her into into Central Jail, I think.
Yeah.
Not Starling.
I think if she reappears, Felicity will be in the episode.
Yeah.
I think it's going to go well with fans, and they're just going to be like, yeah, we want Felicity to be with, like, paired with her.
These characters work so well.
Well, they're just both hackers. Like,
well, the thing is, I actually need to bring this up a lot more. Bug-Eye Bandit is actually a villain of Atom.
And that goes more to my point, then. She's going to be with the Atom, or she's going to be Barry.
Is she? Is she going to be
Why
with
don't you waterproof your suit, bro? Why?
Because he...
Waterproof it. Like...
Because Starling doesn't have that much water.
You're thinking, I'm going to be a superhero with this suit, but someone could throw their coffee at you and defeat you?
Ah!
Oh, my circuits are frying.
You're defeated by a super soaker, dude.
What if you just sweat too much?
I like this. He perfectly lands in there.
That's great. I like this. He hurt Cisco. Just, yeah, buddy. Ouch.
We're both in pain.
I like that brotherly love they have. Just instantly with each other.
Dude, they're brother from another motherboard.
Really? I want Cisco to but if Cisco ever makes an appearance back on Arrow, he's
so
going to
Bug-Eye Bandit just straight up fried the Starlat's computer because she's so evil.
Must have not fried it too well because she's still using it.
Not that well.
I guess when your computer smokes up, by the way, guys, I fixed computers for years. If your computer smokes up like that, it will not turn back on or work at all. But Felicity can make it work.
I like that. Boom, drop the mic.
Of course,
I don't actually have a mic, but, if I did, I'd drop it.
Yeah.
I like how he does it. He spins her chair and then puts a hand.
Is she unconscious? I couldn't figure that out. She just stops moving.
He whipped her neck so much, she's actually dead.
Probably broke her, yeah. Just spun the chair so fast.
Okay, my next question right here is, Felicity shut off all the bees. How is this one still alive?
That's a very good point. Is it on just auto program? And why does Cisco do that like it's a bullet? It's a bee.
Because he's a hero, man.
You slap it. You don't just go, neck.
Are you okay?
I gotta block this with my face. He just runs up there and goes, he just leans his neck and gets stung.
Pa! No.
I would have swatting at it. Yelling stuff.
Cisco's been hit. A bullet hit him.
We have a down Cisco. I like how fast Barry runs to save Cisco. Like, he's breaking car windows and stuff.
He always does. He always breaks car windows. That's the same clip that they show every time.
Well, most of the time he just causes a breeze, but that time he's just, like, setting off alarms and blowing up stuff.
I like how he is able to, like, vibrate him alive. like as a defibrillator.
I mean, yeah, the goal is to use the electricity that he builds in his hands as a defibrillator, but didn't you say that he's vibe and it's like...
He died by vibration and he became back alive by vibration.
It's a fair trade-off. I like that. You're a hero, dude. Dang.
Yeah. Like, because Vibe is a hero. Vibe is going to be a really great superhero, and I can't wait.
I can't wait till he works with Barry and stuff. It's going to be funny.
Oh, it's going to be so great. I'm so excited because it's going to be great. It's going to be great when they can team up together and work together.
It's cool that they're finally showing a bit of his powers.
Yeah.
Just in a way that makes you not know if he has powers or not.
Yeah.
I didn't think he had powers until you told me that. I thought he was just seeing the parallel universe because something crazy happened to him.
Like, the way I saw it originally until I found out that power was maybe he's having these dreams. They're just subconscious dreams, which is really weird. And then I thought, what if that's what all dreams are? Like, you have a dream of something, and it's just from you in a different multiverse. Like, think of it that way, everyone. Every dream that you have is just a different you in a multiverse.
Yeah, some of my dreams would not make sense about that one. I think last week I had a dream I was a Pokemon trainer.
Dude, that's another multiverse. Anything can happen in the multiverses.
Yeah, I just had a Charizard, though. He's cool.
Why? Why not a Blastoise? You love Blastoise more than Charizard.
So I like this scene here. Like, this is the whole point she was in the episode, really. Just to give this message to Barry that 15 years ago...
And that's... Oh!
Wells was a nice guy.
Wells was in Starling City, too, she just said.
Yeah.
And then decided to move to Starling. Or Central. Out of the blue. It's just so weird. And then it's just...
Well, of course his wife dies in the sad city. Then he goes to the bright city. Did you understand that, Phil? Nothing bad happens at Central City.
No, we just get all the supervillains.
One time something bad happens, Barry just goes back in time and changes it.
Yeah, Barry, go back and save his wife. You'll see a lot of weird stuff you didn't think were going to happen.
I'm sorry Barry didn't tell Caitlin and Cisco about his time travel experience.
Yeah.
Because Wells was the one who warned him not to tell anyone. It's like, if I were in Barry's situation, I'd be like, nah. Well, Wells is just telling me stuff.
Maybe he's kind of forgot. Like, at this moment, he could kind of be forgetting about it.
How do you forget you time traveled?
Well...
The first man alive to ever time travel forgets he time traveled.
Because a lot of stuff happens in his life, man.
That would be the reigning champ.
He comes out of this and realizes, oh man, the person I looked up to is evil.
How many days ago would it have been for Barry at this point?
And then he time traveled?
Like, what, 2 weeks?
About 3 or so.
Like, that would still be pretty fresh in my mind.
What's he say here? Because I didn't get to see it. I didn't get to see the extra clip.
Yeah,
Something about shrinking.
Yeah, he was saying the problem wasn't going bigger; it was going smaller.
So we're gonna see him start shrinking.
Yeah, because he was saying, that's
how are they gonna get away with that in this show? That's my question: is how are they gonna get away with it?
Him going smaller?
Yeah,
they'll just put him in a room with things that are 3 times his size, so he looks smaller, and then they'll film it.
I know, but how are they gonna make it like legitimate for people to actually believe when he does it, sort of thing?
It's like, I think...
are they just going to put, say, we need to get across the city. No one can get there fast enough. Let me get on your arrow, Oliver. Turns real tiny, jumps on the arrow.
It's like, they've done pretty impressive scenes with him flying, going into the water, him flying and landing and breaking the concrete. That was an Iron Man land, for sure.
Oh, yeah. But he didn't land perfectly. He, stumbled when he landed.
He fell, yeah. Yeah, the suit's not quite right yet, but I think they can make him go small. They've already shown me enough where they could make him go small and make it look good.
Well, everyone's gonna say, "Oh, they're just copying Marvel with Ant-Man."
It's like the Atom's the classic character. You can't say he's a ripoff.
Well, Ant-Man came first, I believe, and then Atom. But I'm not positive. Don't hold me to that. Angry comic book nerds, please don't hate me if I'm wrong.
I say after 20 years, there's just a wash on that.
Who came first?
If they survive long enough and they get sequels and they get reference in more comic books, and it's
so did she just break up with him?
Pretty much, yeah.
Good.
Tell me I'll break up with you.
And then she just smiles to Barry.
It's crazy that Barry tried to keep them together too, and it just didn't work.
He tried, but didn't work out. Right, so I think that's the end of the episode. Oh no, wait, it's coming back right now.
We get this little moment where they're not going to go to karaoke.
They think that they're coming up for karaoke, and then they realize that they get to see the Wall of Wonder.
It's like, bro, don't invite Cisco to karaoke and lie. He's vibe. He needs that.
He loves karaoke. Caitlin also loves karaoke.
And Barry's the only one that's good at it. I like this. This is everything I know about the man in yellow. And then, this is everything I know about Wells. They're the same man.
It's the same thing. I like how it's the picture that they took, the selfie. Like, Ray is in the middle.
No. The one with all of them?
Yeah.
Dang. It's like, that's cool. I like the little newspaper clipping that makes him look kind of evil.
Who?
Well, it's the black and white photo they have there. It makes him look evil.
Dude, that's the cover of his book.
He looks evil on the cover of his book. He looks sinister.
That's because he is evil. At that time, he is evil.
He's evil.
Evil. Evil. What's that from?
So, look, Caitlin has such doubts. He's like, he's paralyzed. How is he a speedster?
Is he?
Is he, though?
Like,
and why would he kill Barry's mother?
we don't know. We're trying to find that one out, too.
He's like, it doesn't make any sense. And she's right. It really doesn't, from their perspective.
Cisco just frozen because she froze him.
Straight Kingdom Hearts moments here. I've been having these dreams.
I haven't played Kingdom Hearts.
You didn't do that? That's how they open Kingdom Hearts.
I need you to get me the ROM for
Mostly
Kingdom Hearts.
Mostly at night, but sometimes during the day. Yeah, it's straight. I think they might have taken this from Kingdom Hearts. The little
Well, no, because Cisco has
speech
the
you just
power
said
in the
there.
comics.
No, just the speech he said right there.
Well, knowing Cisco, he's probably played the video game.
Yeah. So Dr. Wells is the Reverse Flash.
He killed me
Dang.
in the dream.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh, and he kills me.
and there we
Duh,
go.
duh. Oh,
And
did you
then
see the Flash? Did you
yeah.
see him?
I saw it the first time.
That
It
was
just shows the
crazy.
Reverse Flash. I don't think that has anything to do with the situation. Just to
He was
end
actually
it.
in the room.
Yeah. That would be the end of the series. They just kill them all real quick and Barry be alive.
Just neck snap, neck snap, neck snap. Okay, everyone's dead, Barry. What are you gonna do? Like, Wells says that. What are you gonna do now?
Pretty soon, Wells is going to be like unanimously a bad guy, and they're not going to listen to him or let him.
Do you think they'll kill him this season, or do you think they'll draw it out till next season to have him some more?
I don't think he's going to die.
A lot of people are saying, what if, like, at the season finale, that instead of dying, like, he steals Eddie's body and is Eddie?
I wonder what a twist it would be if Wells tries to go into the future to go back to his home, and Barry goes instead.
That would be
Like,
so
that would be a
weird.
very interesting end of the season. And that's how Barry learns the most, everything about Reverse Flash.
Barry
trying to
ends
get-
up going to the 25th century?
Yeah, and traps Wells there until he returns to save his mom. And then goes back.
He saves his mom, the whole world's destroyed because his mom needs to die, or
But
else everyone in the world.
It would
is
explain why
dead.
his suit. It would explain why his suit has changed. It would explain why he disappears after Wells loses his ability to run.
True.
And it would also explain how that he actually did stop him from killing his mom in the scene that we saw. He did stop him from killing his mom. She didn't die. There was no clear death scene.
Yeah,
And
but we
he-
saw him go back inside and kill, and then come back. We saw him go back in, and then come out. Like, that's the last thing we saw with.
It's like, but we didn't see her die. That's when it comes down to it, we did not see her die. Like, they could easily write it in the show for that to happen.
True.
And then on top of that, Barry would know how to successfully time travel without messing up the timeline if he went to the 25th century. He would have the same information Wells has. So that's a cool little theory to throw out there.
And we need to also confirm this. That would be a great way to bring in Booster Gold.
That would be a great way to bring
I
Booster
want
Gold.
Booster Gold to be in a live action show so bad.
It
I
makes
love
sense too.
Booster
He'd probably
Gold.
need Booster Gold's help. He'd have to look for a whole new team to help him out to get back to the past.
Yeah, he would need him from the future. Yeah.
So he would need a Booster Gold. He'd need
Well,
what are-
Booster Gold is worthless in the future.
I wonder-
He is a janitor.
I wonder if that's how they could bring Impulse into it too.
Ooh.
You know, there's a lot of characters that he
Dude,
can
this
get by
show
doing
is
that.
gonna. This show, there's only one like certainty that we can say about this show, is that it is going to be amazing.
Yeah, and it's very random.
Yeah,
Like, you can't predict this show 100%, but that's my theory for today on that one, that he goes in the future instead of Wells and
Yeah.
ends the season.
if anyone else has crazy theories about their thoughts, you should send them in an email to us at speedforcepodcast@gmail.com. Totally.
So not advertising.
Yeah, you know, speedforcepodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, I say that.
Just
every
making
morning.
sure no one forgets it.
Alright, so
Because we get so many emails.
do you have anything else to add to today?
I think I covered all the Easter eggs. Let me check. Just gonna skip right through everything. Oh, they made a $6 million man reference in the episode.
$6 million man.
Yeah, which his suit is actually $6 billion it made.
Dang, that's way too expensive for a suit.
He's a billionaire. That's like pocket change.
Well, that's like $6 billion. So if he's a billionaire,
He just
that
lost $6
is a
billion.
pocket change.
That's
That's
like-
like him spending his 20 of his $40. Like, man, I'm at half now. I gotta go on budget now. No
Like,
more gold.
I just see him.
No
I
more
just see him
gold-
sitting
golden,
in his
suits.
office. I just see him sitting in his office. Okay, I made it back. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, I made it back. Yeah, all right, that worked.
Like, there was an interview where Bill Gates is just like, "I'm actually gonna save up for a Ferrari real quick." Done.
It's true though. Every time someone uses Windows.
Yeah. So, you want to kick it off?
All right. So to join the discussion with everyone, go to facebook.com/group/Speedforce podcast.
You can also follow us on Twitter at SpeedForcePod, where I live tweet every Tuesday on the West Coast airing.
For us here at Speedforce, I'm Anthony.
And I'm Phil. Ride the Lightning
Gone
Speedsters.
into my lab to experiment that night before lightning flashed around me and time changed speed. Now I gotta try to be so patient until calamity will strike, because when things change in an instant, it's almost fast enough for me. And I'll be there before you know it. I'll be gone before you see me. And do you think you can imagine anything so lonely? And I know you'd really like me, but I never stick around, 'cause time keeps dragging on and on and on and on and on.